Travis, and today I'm making the second video in my wild calories series. And today we're going to look at the wild rose. Now, this wild rose here specifically is called a dog rose, and it's actually native to Europe, but it has naturalized in the western US and some other scattered parts of the US. Its scientific name is Rosa canina, but there's many different kinds of wild roses, and they can be found pretty much throughout the US. Now, these generally grow in open areas, so think like meadows, briar patches, along roadsides, places like that. But you can also find them growing out in the woods and in more shaded areas as well. Now, roses, they have compound leaves. So let's see if we can see them here. Look like that. And they grow on these long canes, kind of like the blackberry. And also like the blackberry, they have pretty nice looking thorns. Wouldn't want to get stuck on those. But the canes usually grow into like a shrub form like this, so very similar to a blackberry. Unlike the blackberry though, they have these little red fruits called rose hips, and they're usually filled with seeds that have irritating hairs on them. So technically you can eat them raw, but generally you want to remove the seeds and the hairs on the seeds because they can cause some irritation. But these fruits, they ripen usually later in the fall, and actually you can usually find them throughout the winter because they'll just stay on there, and the colder it gets, the better they actually taste. The frost usually will soften them up a bit. Right now they're pretty hard still, but they usually have roughly 730 calories per pound for the rose hips, so decent amount for a fruit, but still not very high. But they are very high in vitamin C. Actually, they're probably one of the best wild sources for vitamin C. So very healthy. And they also have very high in vitamin A, calcium, and magnesium. So pretty healthy fruits. A lot of people actually use them for medicinal teas and stuff like that. But you can also make jam out of them and wine. And then you can also do make a fruit leather out of them. So I don't know if any of you have ever had fruit roll-ups, but that's basically what fruit leather is like a fruit roll-up type thing. But yeah, that's Rosa canina, the dog rose. So if you're out and about, especially in the wintertime, and you see some of these wild roses growing, try picking a few of the rose hips and trying them out. Alright, thanks for watching. This is Travis with Wild Calories. Have a good one.